Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you are new here, consider subscribing before you go. So today we're just going to talk real fast about this whole ban to Cuba situation that happened today. It's Tuesday, June 4th, and the Trump administration announced this morning that they are stopping all the travel from the US to Cuba, which would affect cruising as well. As if you don't know, I have a group cruise going to Cuba March 2nd, 2020, which I have dubbed Groupcation 2020. And so I wanted to sort of talk about how this could potentially affect the group cruise, because it was open to my subscribers and a few have actually booked this cruise because of that. So I'm not going to go into details about the politics and all that legal stuff that's going on. There are so many articles that are out today that you can go and read up about that. If you don't know why we're not allowed to go to Cuba, we don't know why we hate Cuba, you know, all that stuff. I really just wanted to get a little detailed about our specific sailing and how this will affect our group cruise. So from what I did read, though, it says that all the people to people, which, you know, you had to go there for educational or recreational reasons, but it had to be under that people to people law where you had to do something with the Cuban people while you were there, some sort of excursion. But now that's the part that's being stopped. So what they're saying is, this goes into effect tomorrow, June 5th. So if you have booked travel to Cuba before then your trip should still be safe. Now, it did say for people who purchased like airfare or made some sort of purchase accommodation like on a cruise ship. What I am not sure about is, does that cruise have to be paid in full, or you just have to have a cruise booked, got your cabin number, made some payment, something like that. It didn't say, it just said, you know, accommodations. So I'm hoping that means, at least if you have it booked, you have a cabin, your cruise is already set before today, then you're good. They also said that, you know, it's all developing, and once they have more specific information from Carnival Cruise Line, then they will notify their guests and their travel agents and whoever else uses, however people use to book their cruise. So we do have the potential of not having our cruise canceled or not having our itinerary change. What would be the big hope? We booked before tomorrow. We have, personally in my group, we have 22 cabins booked so far. So we're hoping that will not change. Some people were saying online that it has to be a certain percentage of the ship booked. That I'm not sure of. You know, this is just people giving their opinions, I'm guessing, or maybe they called and they were hearing things, but this is from people from other cruise lines like Royal Caribbean and Norwegian as well. So I'm not really sure how true that is, and I don't know how booked our specific cruise is. John Hild, who is the brand ambassador for Carnival, he posted on his Facebook page that, you know, they're assessing everything and they should have some more details in the very near future, and also that they would contact everybody who has sailings booked to Cuba. As far as the group itself, I don't plan to cancel the group cruise. I still want to be on that ship on March 2nd. Even if they change the itinerary, I'm okay with that. You know, I would have loved to seen Cuba, but Cuba was not the reason to go completely. You know what I mean? I love to cruise, so take me where you're going to take me. I'm going to find a way to have fun either way. And I really hope that everybody that's booked on the cruise with me will stay booked on the cruise, even if we don't get to go to Cuba. You gotta kind of weigh the pros and cons of it. Yeah, we don't get to see Cuba, but we still going on a cruise. Oh, we don't go to Havana, but now you don't need a passport and you don't got to pay $75 for a visa. You know what I mean? So, and you might get to go somewhere else. Like, we're already scheduled to go to Havana and to Freeport. So maybe they'll end up you know, adding Nassau instead, or maybe we could go to Grand Turk or Grand Cayman or Puerto Rico, anywhere. I'm not really sure what is closest to Freeport going from South Carolina, which is where the cruise docks from. So it really all depends. And right now, there's like a zillion things that could go through my mind of how it will work out. But what I really want to say is I hope that if you are booked on Groupcation 2020, that you will stay booked on Groupcation 2020. I cannot wait to meet everybody. I still plan to celebrate my birthday on the ship, and we will just party somewhere else. And those that are booked on the trip have booked through my friend and travel agent Leslie. She has contacted me as well, and she's going to be in constant contact with me until we know exactly what's going to happen. And as soon as I know what's going to happen, I'll be back and let everybody know what we're going to do. If by chance you were thinking about going on Groupcation, you might want to book it tonight, because who knows what's going to happen after tomorrow. But I really hope that, like they're saying, if we're already booked, they're going to honor the trips that are already planned. That will be the ideal case. If not, I will happily accept an itinerary change. Might not be where I wanted to go, but I will still have fun no matter where we go. I do have a Facebook group for this sailing. If you happen to be booked on the Carnival Sunshine for March 2nd, 2020, come on over, check the link in the description box, and join my Facebook group. We already have like meet and greets planned. We have some slot pulls planned. We have other game days and activities planned. We plan to have a big cocktail party thanks to Carnival. So if you're booked on the sailing, you can still be linked to us and join our group and have some fun. And there's a lot of great people over there, so check the link in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a like, especially if you're upset about this not going to Cuba as I am. And I will keep everyone updated. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.